Hi guys, today's going to be a video talking about why your manifestation is taking so long. If you have this question coming up in your mind, I'm going to answer it. I'm going to explain to you why you are thinking this way, what it actually means, and yes, if your manifestation is actually taking too long in regards to how, you should ideally be manifesting your desire. So we're going to get into all of that today. Do keep watching to hear my advice, to hear Neville Goddard's advice as well. I'm going to throw a little bit in there at the end. So you want to stay tuned. I've got tons of really good points to go over with you guys today. On screen as well, right before I get into this, I'm popping up a few extras for my coaching. So you can work with me one-on-one. You can sign up for direct coaching where you work with me and we can resolve all your questions and issues with manifesting. I have tons of offers, so pause the screen if you'd like to see. You can become a member of my coaching LOA Coaching Darlings membership on YouTube as well. See how you can get a 50% discount on my coaching. So take a look on screen, everything is there, and also in my intro, and well, not my intro, but this bit, and then the actual outro of my videos also features a little bit. So do pause and take a look if you want to work with me. And now let's get into the video. The first thing I want to mention to you guys, and although it's a kind of a one-way conversation right now, I want to talk to you guys about what do you actually classify as long, because it can tie in very much into impatience, which I will get onto in just a moment. But what do you actually consider to be a long process, waiting a long time? Because if it's only been a week and you've not actually seen the movement, that is not a long time. That is not you having a delay in your manifestation. That doesn't mean things have gone wrong. Likewise, a full month doesn't mean that yes, I know it's a little bit of time to wait and it could potentially happen faster, but a month at the same time, depending on what you're actually changing around and shifting in your reality, in your mind, a month doesn't have to be a long time. A month could be a totally acceptable time to wait for what it is you're manifesting. So again, try and put into perspective and apply context to what you actually think is a long time, and then delve into why you actually consider it to be long, because maybe you're overanalyzing it and maybe you're just being impatient. So in regards to that, that is actually tied to the old story, because you're thinking of, I don't have it yet, it's not here, where is it? I'm going from this circumstance I don't like right now, and I'm trying to shift my reality into this desired end result. I can see it in my mind. I know what I'm manifesting. I know exactly what I want, but why is it not here? So it's still tied into the old mindset of thinking, I don't have what I want. I'm waiting. Things are not the way I want it to be. I'm trying to manifest. Like, you're thinking from that mindset, and you don't have to believe it, but you should be trying to think from, I already have it. I know it's mine. I know it's on the way. I'm so excited. It's all coming together. I trust in myself. I feel confident. That feeling of impatience and any kind of worry, or not necessarily worry, but any feeling relating to impatience, it doesn't manifest. So emotions don't manifest and it won't affect your manifestation. So do keep that in mind. I'm just saying that feeling impatient shows that it's still tied into the old version. Ultimately, it is better to have the right mindset. And in terms of that, I mean, not feeling impatient, feeling trusting, balanced, calm, focused on the end result and not worrying about the things going around you, basically. So having tunnel vision towards your end goal. And that's not essential. You can still manifest whilst worrying or doubting or not feeling that great every single day, but it's obviously ideally better to have the right mindset and move past that feeling of impatience and analyzing it. So my next points are going to explain a little more of signs that you are feeling impatient and what it actually means. You won't have to apply your mental diet as much. So if you are thinking from the right mindset and you are, letting go of that impatience, which could be a very, obviously a big reason why your manifestation is delayed or taking so long, your mental diet won't be as essential. It won't be the key to getting rid of all the hurdles in front of you. It will be kind of more smooth sailing for you throughout the manifesting process. So having a mental diet is going to be one way to speed up the manifestation process and get rid of any of those little negative thoughts that keep coming up in your mind. Persisting every day is, of course, an essential step. It's so important. You need to put in the effort every day to the best of your ability. And I've gone on about this in other videos. I tell my clients all the time, it doesn't have to be a strict schedule, but you need to persist in some form every day. You can't every other day spiral and panic and doubt and say it's not here, it's not here, it's not here, because obviously that's what your reality is going to reflect, a very up and down, hot and cold result. So to not have a delay in your manifestation and to think the right way means to focus more on the new story, the new version, rather than the old story. So again, letting go of the impatience of analyzing what's going on, analyzing circumstances, you're letting that go. You're focusing on, I don't care about that. I'm not even going to think about it. I'm not going to focus on it anymore. I'm only going to repetitively think about this desired end result. A few examples I've written down. I will just kind of briefly touch on them to show you other ways in which you may be still focusing on the old version, you know, the old story, and delaying your result and thinking, you know, and what has actually led up to you thinking, why is my manifestation taking so long? So the thoughts and mindset that you might have, it could be things like reacting to 3D circumstances and looking up 3D circumstances. So are you mentally, yes, emotionally as well, but like I said, the emotions don't manifest, they're not as prevalent. So are you mentally reacting to 3D circumstances, what's going on around you, rather than letting that go, bypassing it, jumping over them, like in a video game, you do the little, I don't know, space bar, or I'm not a video game player, obviously you can tell, but you know, the move you would make, which is with your mental focus, just easily jumping over all those little hurdles below you and jumping into the end result mindset. So focusing on that end result and not thinking about, oh, but this is here and, you know, this is the location, this is the time frame, this is what SP said to me. None of that stuff matters. I don't care. You're jumping through to the end result and you're not giving your mental focus repetitively to anything else in the 3D reality. Also looking up circumstances. You're not researching it, you're not stalking your SP on social media, you know, you're not doing all these things, you're not refreshing your emails every 5 minutes and saying it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. You're letting it be and you're just thinking from the end result. So I've written down here to keep track of time. Again, ties into the circumstances. You're not thinking about and focusing on, it's taken this long, this is day 1, this is day 7. You know, you're not keeping track of all these things, which is again, just circumstantial. And of course, doubting or questioning the process and the manifesting process every day. Again, not overanalyzing it, not saying, why is it not here? Why is my mindset still going to old story? Why did I have a bad dream? Why is, you know, what if this doesn't happen? What if that happens? You're not doubting and questioning it. You're going through it very confidently. So basically, if you are affirming from the end result and you are applying repetition, you are doing everything correctly. That is how you create the new version, by thinking predominantly from that version and letting go of the old story. So tying up this whole video, I've got a Neville Goddard quote. It doesn't take much analysis. I think his work is very, very clear. So I'm just going to read it and then kind of leave you guys to sit with that and absorb that and have your subconscious mind absorb it. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Trust in the unseen reality of your desire and it will surely come to pass in due time. So it's about having faith and trust, as he said, which ties into my advice for confidence and, you know, just having faith in things coming together, knowing that and trusting that by putting in the work, you are going to see that end result. You know, it's things not seen yet, you know, so you haven't seen the movement yet, but it is coming together. You need to trust in that and not feed into and let your mind spiral. And yeah, in due time, it will come to pass. It will come together. You just need to keep persisting and keep going. So I hope this video was useful for you guys. If you enjoyed it and you found it useful, then please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye.